Hey everyone, it's God Forgive Me, bringing you a quick update video in Skyreacher now that they have their Christmas event. Let's go ahead and take a look. There are 4 new minigames that you will find in the Citadel that I will go ahead and show you. Each minigame has the opportunity to collect these presents, with the last present that you would need to collect as a gold one, and if you collect all the presents and the gold one at the end, you'll get a snowy fragment from that minigame. Each present that you collect does give you these Christmas coins that you can go ahead and use at the Eggman Santa shop that we'll go ahead and go over shortly, and here's a list of all the items, but let's go ahead and show them off. So first off, if you're wondering what this cool crown over my head is, it is the crown of Season 1. It was the reward for all those who placed top on any of the leaderboards. You can only get one. Your alts should not have also gotten this. And as you can see, it's really cool effect. I love this. It also has a cool little light effect around it. So if you're in a dark spot, it actually kind of is like a headlamp. So I really love this when it's kind of dark in the Citadel and you're doing those mini games. But going over here, we have the new Christmas ice fence. They're pretty cool. You know, they look like this. And yeah, I mean, really nice design. Definitely plan on stocking up on those. Here is the snowflake. I think this also looks cool too. Nice little ice particles coming off of it. There's also this new decorative tree. It looks very similar to last year's tree, but you actually get to put what you want to go in there. So we'll go ahead and throw, I don't know, some flowers in there. You know, something for Lala Flower Girl, you know. So you can kind of see as you put them on there, it kind of goes up. It'll just kind of grab a few different things. And it just kind of works its way up as you put more things onto it. Let's see, what else can I throw on there? So as you can see, yep, it just, some things look, you know, well, other things you gotta tinker and play with what you want to put on there. Next, we have these piano blocks. Each one does make its own sound. So, and here's all of them in total, going from A4 to G4. Not sure what you can play with this. I'm not a musician, but I'm sure someone can think of something creative, as well as I'm sure there'll be further blocks in the future to add. Here is the train block setup. There are 4 blocks that you can go ahead and build this nifty little train here. Other than that, we have the Christmas axe, as you can see here. It deals 2,200 damage. It is not as strong as Timberbane, but it is the second best axe in the game, and it comes with like the Crimson Fang effect where mobs will not be hostile towards you. So if you need those dark hollow trees out in the Grimthorn area, you don't have to, you know, mess around doing the trees on the outside. You can actually do this quicker now going on the inside. There's also this new reindeer mount. It's actually really oversized and really cool. Look at this thing. It gives you a little bit of speed. It's not as fast as the Headless Horseman, but where this one excels, it has a jump boost. So that's really cool. And I just love how the reindeer actually moves as you're running around. So this is really big, but really awesome at the same point. I love watching people run around with this, even if there's a few of them. And then we have this cool little nifty elf hat now. As you can see, it makes you kind of tiny and really cute. How adorable. Other than this, we also have the cowbell. Just like the SNL skit, can always use more cowbell. More cowbell. And then other than that, we do have the Moolah music box. Doing a cool music box version of one of the Skyreacher games, music. Very adorable, very cute. There's also the fruitcake and the eggnog. Let's go ahead and damage myself and be able to see how much health that this gives. There's my magma block. Maybe try and get down to around 200. Go ahead and turn this off. All right, so we're at 215. Let's see if we get a little bit closer. All right, 202. That's easy. All right, so first we'll go ahead and eat our fruitcake. So it gives you 6 health, no effect. The eggnog. Gives you 6 health as well, no effect. So really just more for collecting. Other than that, there's also new items in Reggie's shop. These are not limited, but they're like display egg holder, it kind of looks like. So let's see what happens when we kind of throw something in there. Let's just throw a flower. And as you can see, these kind of get pretty big. Let's kind of throw different lilies in here. So it kind of gives you a nice idea of how big that they get. This is actually really funny. But other than that, you can also get kind of more unique stuff. Like if you throw a block in there, it kind of repeats. So let's see. Do I have any creator blocks? Oh, we got Witchy. Thank you, Witchy. So as you can see, it's kind of cool. It actually makes the banner as well. So you can kind of do some really cool things with these, I'd say. Let's see if we throw it in one of these ones. Same thing. And then, yeah. So, I don't know, these are really cool. Can't wait to see what people create with this. So now let's go ahead and head on to the minigames. Let me show you each minigame and my recommendations when you're playing them. So, to find the event portal, we need to go ahead and go to the Citadel, and right across from the leadership board next to the marketplace, you'll find the event portal right here. So it takes us to the event area. Here's the starting platform. There is a 5-minute countdown in between games, and each game lasts for 5 minutes. Now, here's the Eggman Santa shop. And this is where you're going to go ahead and spend those Christmas coins that you get from collecting presents. As you can see, most of them just cost these coins to go ahead and spend. But the last 4 items do require the fragments that each game will provide you. You will need one of each game's fragment to go ahead and buy these. It's the axe, the mount, the elf hat, and the Moolah music box. The only thing else that changes in their cost is just the coin amount, with the axe being the most and the Moolah music box being the least. So the first minigame I like to call is the glider minigame. With about 10 seconds left, I will start jumping behind the portal and starting gliding out. That's just because you do have to go a little bit of a ways out before it spawns, so this gives you kind of a little bit of a heads up, but you do have 5 minutes, so there should be no problem with you go ahead and completing this in time. This will just be more for if you are trying to run it more than once, say with an alt. So I will say it takes around 2 minutes and maybe 20 to 30 seconds, depending on if you get a nice enough jump on it like I did. And as you can see, you're just going to go ahead and collect all 16 presents, and we will leave the gold one for last. The one behind the portal is never that one to the left there where you saw where the big arrow was saying gold present here. You can't get it until, like I said, until you get all the other 16 presents. Now, you can try and get a little bit tricky with this and try and unequip your glider and re-equip it and then quickly dash if you want to try and descend a little bit faster. It's really risky. I don't recommend it. I feel like it's going to cause more problems than good, but that's up to you. Make sure you either jump and start dashing out with your glider, or if you walk off the platform, make sure you glide and dash right away. Otherwise, you will start descending really quickly. In one of these mini games, that descending down quickly is kind of a benefit for you if you decide to use the glider, but for this one, I would just say play it safe. Unless you're using alts, you're only going to be able to do this one time within the time limit. So now that we have the other 3 areas done, we know that the last 4 presents are over this way, with the gold one being the last present at the end. I will say, because of how long this one takes compared to the other ones, this is going to be the most rarest of all the fragments. Oh, and you just saw someone right there was able to go ahead and unequip and re-equip it and dash right in the right time to go ahead and descend quickly enough while still staying alive. And there you go, there's fragment 1. Now, what I meant by you'll be able to potentially do these minigames more than once is because, as you see, if you rejoin, and you can just rejoin yourself and type the /join in your username, you'll see that once it takes you back in, it'll probably take you to New Haven, then you'll teleport to the Citadel and run back in the portal. It'll still be the same mini game that you were already in, and you'll see that you'll be able to get presents again. For the second mini game, it's called the Village. First one's next to the tree. You'll go to the second house here. You'll find the second one on top of the table. Then we go to the next house over next to it, and on the second floor, you'll find it next to the bed. Then we'll go in the back, and there's the one in the trees. You'll skip this next tiny house, and then this house right here, it's underneath the stairs. Then you'll go behind the barrel and the boxes to get that one. And then you'll just jump on the trees for the final one. And then you can just glide right on over, and the gold present is right on top of this Christmas tree. This one's pretty easy, and if you rejoin, you'll be able to do it quite a few times before that 5-minute timer is up. So the third game is the maze. First we'll go up, and as you can see for this one, if you have the option to turn left or right, typically it's best to go left, and that's where we'll find this first one. Let's go ahead and walk back so you can see that path again. And you'll see again, there's 4 different entrances. Of these 4 entrances, each one has its own gift hidden in it, usually on the outer walls, and then there's one gold one that will show. For this one, you'll go out, again, kind of go a little bit to the right, but you're gonna go left. And it's this first entrance right here, and there's the second one. Go ahead and walk our way back again. So I typically go on opposite sides. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to this one. It's very easy, you just go straight, and there it is, there's the gift. And then I'll go to this 4th one over on the other side, go left, and then this one you go a little bit to the right, and there it is. Now for the golden present, on that one that I just did, which is always opposite to the one that you just go straight on, you'll be able to find this one kind of going straight, and it's the first right turn, and it'll guide you to this golden one hidden right there, and that's fragment number 3. Now for this last one, I call it the drop down game. From here, I always pick the lines one first, and I don't like to use my mount. I just dash the opposite end of it, and then just make sure I'm not hugging the wall and you can drop all the way down. This next one, which looks like a biohazard sign, you just kind of go left, right, left, and it kind of just drops you right down. This one's pretty easy with a little practice. This third one is the one that gives me a little bit of trouble. You have to jump forward, then go a little bit back, then left. Again, this one, I wouldn't blame you for using the glider, just slowly glide down. Then this one is the last one, the one with the arrow. I just line myself up to the center, right underneath the arrow, and drop down. Now, as you can see, you can just drop yourself down a little bit quicker if you just go ahead and fall forward without dashing or jumping, and your glider will have you descend quicker. And there you have it, the whole Christmas update in Skyreacher. I hope you found this video helpful and you learned something new. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I hope to see you grinding the event because I know I'll be out there. But until then, as always, good morning, good day, good night, and God bless. Thanks for watching.